So this is normal conversation. Now, the person who's answering the question, I'm going to give Gary a specific question to ask, and I want the person answering the question to do a new technique called think, edit, speak. Everybody take your thumb and touch your temple. Say think.
Think.
Say edit.
Edit.
And then speak.
Speak.
All together. Think,
Think.
edit,
Edit.
speak. Now, whatever question he asks you, I want you to have two rules. Rule number one, be silent as long as you want before you answer. 20, 30, 40 seconds, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're on live TV or anything. Second rule, I want you to capture the essence of your answer in one coherent sentence. And the sentence has to be completely done in your mind. You can see it, and once you open your mouth, you cannot change one syllable. Rule number one, long silence. You guys are just going to watch. Rule number two, one coherent sentence. And when you're ready, you answer the sentence. Okay? Question is, how's your career going overall so far and why? Ready? Okay. Begin.
So how's your career going overall so far? And why?
My career is going great so far because...
Stop. You're still editing. You're still thinking. Start again. Silence and long. One sentence. It's done in your mind. Once you open your mouth, you can't change a thing. How would you guys answer the same question?
My career is going great so far because it's everything I expected it to be.
Good. Now, I'm going to give Ritesh a question to ask Gary. Same two rules.
Okay.
Think, edit, speak. And I want all of you, including online, to show me with your thumb or finger what stage you think he's at in his brain. So if I think Gary's thinking like this, ooh, I think he's editing now, and now he's speaking. Everybody understand? So your question is, when you leave the job you have now, what do you want to be remembered? Got it?
Got it.
Ready? Begin.
When you leave the job you have now, how do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as somebody who's made a lot of contribution to the company and somebody who's really easy to get along with.
Good. So a brilliant answer to a really difficult and thoughtful question. Now there was no weak language in your answer. Why not?
I thought about it.
Where did it go? Where did the weak language go?
Tossed it out.
At what stage did it get tossed? At what stage did you toss it out?
At the edit phase.
You're all super smart people with high brain speed. Online, you got all these clever, brilliant people. What do you usually do first? Of the think, edit, speak, what do you usually do? Speak. Show me with your finger which one you do. Careful which finger you show the audience. We speak first, and we think and edit all at the same time. Yeah. And you're so clever and charming and intelligent, you get away with it. But you don't have to. So we're going to do this technique over and over, and each time you're going to get more and more concise. I've had a number of people who said, this one technique, one of them said it saved me 3 years of therapy. She said, I thought I was dumb. I thought I was an airhead. I said, you don't have a rambling problem. I said, you have an editing problem. So when you're really smart, we have a tendency. Do you know the expression in English, beat around the bush? You know this expression? Smart people don't beat around the bush. They sprint around the bush. So now you're going to ask questions of each other, random questions. And you guys did your part for King and Country, so you're off. Why don't we bring the two ladies back up? And you decide who goes first. And I'm going to give you a choice. You can ask a question that's in the card, come on up, or anyone you want. But whoever's answering the question has to do a think, edit, speak. Be very comfortable, 20, 30, 40 seconds before you answer. Each time you do this technique, if you do 30 or 40 repetitions in real life, what happens to that silence?
It gets shorter.
It gets shorter and shorter and shorter because you're now adapting your brain speed to the editing phase, not the speaking, thinking phase. And as you do it, plateaus around 4 or 5 seconds. You don't want it to be shorter than 4 or 5 seconds. It's called being thoughtful. I don't know Greenspan, but they said in meetings with him, he would sometimes take a minute before answering and everybody would wait. But it was worth waiting for. the answer that they got.